Welcome back, everybody. It is Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. We'll be here till 4 o'clock with you today. Thanks for tuning in. We've got a little internet issue happening here, so you might have saw a little disruption if you're watching us on the radio. Yeah, I know. You can watch us on the radio on YouTube. Go to YouTube at WRMN, and you will see us there live. Right? We are live.
Yep.
So there you go. If you want to play that reindeer game, we had to reboot everything during the break, but I think we should be good. Let's see. What's it called when French fries hang out? A ketchup. A ketchup. Come on. A ketchup. Get it? Ketchup. What do you call two birds in love? Tweethearts.
Tweethearts? That's cute.
Come on. That was a good one.
Oh, God.
I've had worse ones. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like that one's really bad. I'm not even going to tell you the really, really bad ones. Okay, so let's see. Well, you know what time it is now. Matt's been digging in the News Nation bin. Did you find anything, sir?
I did.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Austin, Texas now has robo-taxis. Yesterday was the first day of service for a new Tesla taxi, which is owned by Elon Musk. Oh. The general public can't use it until it gets a thorough shakedown. Only pre-mapped areas of Austin will get robo-taxi service. News Nation's Nick Smith has more.
For now, about 10 driverless cars are picking up passengers who received an early access invitation. The rides are a flat fee of $4.20. Tesla does have a person in the passenger seat of the car just in case there's some trouble. Now, Musk says he hopes to increase the fleet of cars to 1 million and expand operations outside of Austin by next year.
The robo-taxis will have human safety monitors in the front seats who can flip a kill switch anytime it appears that the vehicle is going to crash. Chase cars and remote drivers are also being used in this testing phase.
So wait a minute.
Wow.
Wait, we're gonna crash. We're heading towards a brick wall, and I have to like reach over and find a switch and flip it so that I kill the power? Or wait, do they have another guy? They have monitors in there. So is somebody sitting there?
It's a human safety monitor.
So is there a human in the passenger seat of every one of these? And what is the point? If I have to pay a human, why don't I just have the human drive the car? Like, what's the point of having the car drive?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Seems like, I think it's a way of the future, though. That's for sure.
Would you get in one, Becky, a driverless cab?
No, but I hear it syncs up to your phone. I heard that.
What do you mean?
Well, you can listen to your own music.
Oh, well, as you crash into the wall, that's lovely.
That's all I really heard.
Really? They have them in Arizona. Mary was telling me about them. They're everywhere in Arizona. And they do get into, like, stuff. They hit stuff or whatnot every now and then, she said. But she said they're everywhere. They're not
they're in San Francisco, too.
Are they? No, this is Elon's.
This might be a new, that looks, wow.
That's a slicker car. I've never even seen that. Is it a Tesla car?
It's Tesla, yep.
And what car is that called?
This is called the Robo-Taxi.
Engadget. Engadget? Oh, no.
Tesla's, what's it called?
Robo-Taxi.
Caveats and supportive test rides. Wait, roll up a little bit. It said right underneath the picture. It said Tesla's Robo-Taxi in Austin. But what is that? They're not using like S's or X's or any numbers. 3. They've got an X and S and a 3. A Tesla does. They're not using any of their existing cars. They looks like they made a whole new car just for this little adventure.
All right, so we are
here.
Just downloading.
Here, I'll turn off the sound.
I'm like, wait, who's that guy?
So they're driving in this. Oh, look, there's a human there, too. And this is brought to you by Bearded Tesla. You can find him on X, formerly Twitter, giving credit where credit's due. That is, they've got this video up here. I won't turn the sound on.
No, I don't know so the guy in the back has got a little, like a screen that looks like between the seats that he can... I don't know what he does with that. Maybe that's where Becky's music is coming out of.
Maybe that's it. I have no idea.
Now he's getting some food to eat. Okay.
Oh, he's hungry. Now he gets.
But look at this. It's empty. There's the wheel, and
is he moving? Yeah, Is he moving? Yeah, there he goes.
The
he's
wheel
moving.
just drives itself.
Yeah, the wheel's just moving. I don't know.
That is.
Do you want that guy's job to be the passenger seat on that one? I don't even know if I want.
Don't you think he would rather just be driving?
That's
then?
what I
mean,
said. Why don't, if you got to pay a guy to sit there to flip a switch and make sure it's okay, he might as well drive it. Unless he's working out the bugs, and he's not always going to be in there. And
that's what I think too.
Well, let's hope so, because it'd be crazy to have driverless cars and you have to have a passenger. Like that's.
I would just, if I was in that situation and I saw the wheel moving on its own, I would want to sit there and make sure that I have a grip on the wheel.
Like, steer it. I'm pulling it over this way. I'm pulling it over that way. Yeah, I don't know if I'd like that guy's job either. I don't think I could do it.
Yeah.
That's just me, though. I don't know if I could sit there and let the car drive away. I don't know. I'd try one maybe if I had a short trip. Like, I'm not going very far, you know.
From one end of the block to the other.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going.
Don't they? You said they have them in Arizona.
They
and,
do.
California. So do they? Are they driverless completely?
Yes.
Is there a monitor?
No.
Or no monitor?
Scottsdale
well,
cars.
then
they're
that's
called
probably what this
something
will be.
else. Matt, will you find out what they call the driverless taxis in Scottsdale? It's another brand.
So, it's not.
It's not Tesla, and it's not Elon. They're not electric. Yeah. What do they have to just go?
Oh, they're not electric.
Waymo, that's it. I don't know if they're not electric. I don't know that answer. Does it say Waymo? It's WAYMO.
That is correct.
And are they electric? Does it say Waymo? I don't know. She said they go off track every now and then. I don't know how they program it. I don't know. I'm sure it's software. That's all the same. What does the car look like?
The car looks like.
That looks like a regular old.
It's got some sort of. Yeah, it's got
like a
little
Nissan-y or
it really
something.
does.
You know?
Technology.
Like a just.
Are they cheaper? Are they cheaper than getting a regular Uber?
I don't think so. I don't know. They should be, because we're not paying a human, right? To have to sit there. How much is a Waymo driver? I don't know. Oh, but it's got all kinds of crap. It's got like.
It really does.
It's got like.
But sometimes there's so many
cameras.
crazy drivers. Just like God, I don't know.
Or
It's
people
weird.
might get a kick out of trying to mess with these things. You know?
Yes. Yes.
Like a serving robot. I've seen those where they serve drinks.
I've seen those too. You're
try to,
going to
like,
see more
trip
and
on.
more of those that they start. You try and mess with them.
Yeah.
Or I saw them in the hospital. They deliver their food, the food to the patients
Yes.
in the hospitals, and they
Yes.
just know their little tracks and exactly where to go.
When my father-in-law was in the hospital, this is a few months ago.
Yeah.
Whenever he tried to get out of bed, there was a robot in there saying,
yelling at him.
It would just go, and then it would alert the staff.
Wait, it was a tattletale robot? The whole purpose was to tattle on him for getting out of bed?
Him crazy.
Oh, my
yes.
goodness. I would put that robot in the closet and shut the door. See what you're going to do about that, Mr. Robot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was funny.
A couple months ago, we went out to the Hampshire Business Expo, and they had a like a robot kind of like that.
Like a waiter robot?
Yeah, like an assistant robot.
Oh, he's cute. Yeah,
I think her name was
funny.
Pepper or something.
he's Pepper. I don't know if I call him Pepper. Maybe Casper. He's cute.
When there's a restaurant by our house, and it had a robo server. And it would just carry all the food on a tray. And, it's supposed to meet the waitress at whatever table number.
Yeah.
Anyway, this one day that Brian was there, it just, the robot kept coming to his table. It was just so funny.
Robot liked Brian.
He's like, what is it? Yeah, I got all the food delivered to him.
I get right.
So there were some glitches.
There's some glitches with the robot. They have one of those up at Used. Used is a Chinese place on Gulf Road in Schaumburg, and they have one of those little robot guys. I don't know. I guess you don't have to tip him, right? Do you? I don't think so. You don't tip a robot.
I mean, they still have They still have the waiter or waitress.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
they're
that
still right.
It's like they're like the bus boy, I guess you would say, or a bus girl.
Right, that works for.
Yeah, because they bring the tray of food.
Right.
I don't know. It's just.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's really worth it, but I guess I think so.
Well,
but sometimes it's hard to get staff, and so if that's the case,
which is very true. It's hard to get good help, right? And don't people say that? So you make it. You make good help.
Yes.
You make yourself a robot. You get yourself a little kit. You make your employees. Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds like Frankenstein or something.
It could. You could. You make your robot cuter than the robot next door, and then people want to come in and see your robot. Yeah.
I tell you, when we're in our 80s or 90s, Tammy, we're gonna have our own personal.
Are we gonna? Are we ever? And they're gonna put.
And it'll also be our driver. server, or we'll have,
it'll put our socks on for us and buckle our shoes too. How about that? I like it.
Do all the cruddy jobs.
The stuff we don't want to do. I love it, Becky. I think we better get working on that.
I know.
We got to get working on it. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and do what happened on June 23rd in the music world. I got some for you. We'll be back after this. Don't go away.
For nearly 50 years, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council and Kane Senior Council have been dedicated to serving seniors in DuPage and Kane counties. Established in 1975, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council is a volunteer-driven 501c3 non-for-profit organization committed to helping older adults live with dignity. From providing nutritious meals to offering support services, the Kane Senior Council is there every step of the way. With programs designed to enhance independence and quality of life, they're proud to make a difference in the lives of their senior neighbors. To learn more or to volunteer, visit them at 418B Airport Road in Elgin or head to their website at kaneseniorcouncil.org. Give them a call at 630-338-0999. That's 630-338-0999. That's the Kane Senior Council, caring for seniors because they deserve to live with dignity and respect. Visit kaneseniorcouncil.org or call 630-338-0999 today.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
If your restaurant's grease is causing problems, don't worry. Hopkins Grease Company is here to help. Since 1947, they've been providing reliable grease recycling, grease trap services, and more for restaurants across the Chicago suburbs. With a full fleet and expert staff, they offer quick professional service. And as a family-run business, they pride themselves on delivering personal service you can trust. Call Hopkins Grease today at 847-458-1010. That's 847-458-1010. Hopkins Grease, the Fox Valley Grease Boys.
If your idea of therapy involves a fishing rod, a tree stand, or a campfire, then you need American Outdoors Radio. Host John Cruz speaks your language, whether it's about the best lures, tracking game, or that one buddy who always forgets to bring the beer. John's got the tips to sharpen your aim, the hacks to pack lighter, and the stories to keep you entertained. Again, that's American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz. Saturdays at 7 a.m. on WRMN 1410. Or stream it at WRMN1410.com. Get ready to outfish, outhunt, and outcamp 'em all on American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz.
Welcome back, everybody. It is Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. We're here for you this afternoon until 4 o'clock with all sorts of antics and wacky stuff. One of the features we do is a thing called, what do we call this thing? We're calling this thing This Day in Music History. I knew it had a name. I just had to find it on my sheet here. Yeah, so we go through what happened on this day in music history for... Headphones are not made for girls' heads. That's all I can say. Let's see. Let's talk about what happened on June 23rd, 1962. The film soundtrack to West Side Story went to #1 on the charts for the first time. Spent a total of 13 weeks at #1 on 7 different occasions. I had no idea. 1965, The Miracles released The Tracks of My Tears on Motown's Tamla label. Written by Smokey Robinson, Pete Moore, and Mary Tarplin, the song became a U.S. top 20 hit and peaked at number 2 on the Billboard's Rhythm and Blues chart. This broadly acclaimed song was reissued in the UK in 1969, where it became a top 10 hit then. And then in 1966, the Beatles had their 10th consecutive number 1 single with Paperback Writer. The track marked by the boosted bass guitar sound throughout, partly in response to John Lennon demanding to know why